Hello, how you guys doing? So I want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. Thank you to the people who are returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my channel. I really appreciate it. So I want to talk to you guys about how to make an extra $600 a month. Now, I know that may not be a lot for some people, but for some people, $600 extra a month could really be just the boost you need. You know, money you can put up to the side or to do whatever it is that you need to do. So what I'm here to do today is to tell you about how you can make an extra $600 a month, okay? And it could be even more, but that's just a small amount of what you can make. So you want to know how? All right, comment below. Like, let's go, let's get it. Tell me how. So you can be a private owner property manager. So you can manage people's properties for them, for private owners. You can manage their rental properties, their Airbnbs, whatever it is that you choose to do, especially if you have a background in property management. I myself have a background in property management of 21 years, but you don't necessarily need it because all you would need to do is just to find people who are looking for someone to manage their properties because they just absolutely don't have time to do it. And you can definitely take on that responsibility for them. And doing that for them and just be their assistant as well, and assisting them with their properties, as far as managing their properties for them, posting rent for them, if you know how to do, as far as if you may have to go and file for eviction on some people. So that's the process for that. Now, what you could do is you could begin by looking, on Craigslist, on the marketplace of people who have homes, and you can go about it that way. You can even just as you're out and about, just talking to people, you definitely learn how to network and market and talk to people because you never know what people do. That's how I came across one of the properties that I managed. Was about 15 units, but it's in like something like a big building, but there are separate rooms, like big size rooms. So there's different businesses inside of there. So I help this lady and manage, those for her and assist her with that. So that's posting rent, sending out emails, going by, checking on the property and different things like that. So I actually ran across her because I was looking to rent a space from her, and we got to talking about real estate and different things like that, because if you don't know, I've also been studying to get my real estate license. It's going to happen this year. It's going to happen. Okay, it's going to happen. So I happened to ask her, we're just talking, and I mentioned real estate, and she brought up the fact that she's a broker and et cetera, et cetera. It kind of went from there. So I stayed in contact with her, and I told her, man, I would love to work with her just as far as being a what do you call that? Intern. So I did that for a little bit, maybe about 2-3 months or something. And then I told her, hey, if you ever have it where you need help, want to hire me on, I'm interested in that as well, to help you manage, your properties. Y'all, I'm having a hot flash. To help you manage your properties. And I'm in my truck. So y'all, you got to wind the windows. You got to wind them down. So, yeah. So, she happened to reach out to me, and some months went by. She happened to reach out to me, and it went from there. So I'm telling you, it's opportunities out here. We just have to keep our eyes open for these opportunities that are out here, and just to see what we can come across. So that's a way that you can make, like I said, an extra $600 right there, plus more. So I just said at 600, that may be being on the lower end with a small amount of hours if you're already working a full-time job. But if you want to take it on even more, as I am branching out to take on even more, then that amount can be even bigger. So you can make 600 is just a small amount. You can make more, you can go less. It just depends on you and what you're trying to do. So like I said, if you want to take on more, you could take on more, get more properties and do that. So that's one way that I make more income, because we all know here you have to be working multiple sources. You got to have multiple sources of income. So that's any way you choose to do so. You know, you can have your business, but also you can work for other people part-time. You can have a couple part-times that equal to a full-time. Then you got money coming in over here, money coming in over there. Now, definitely don't, stretch yourself too thin. As mothers, we have that to do and other stuff, but we got to get it. We got to do what we have to do to take care of our children. We have to do what we have to do to meet these goals, crush these goals, get the savings accounts up, and things that we want to do. Okay, so there are multiple things that you can do to create more income. So that's just one thing to look into. Some people may not even have thought to look into some of these smaller towns, some of the delis. They have it's not as high demand, or as hard as it would be maybe working at a deli in a bigger city. So check out some of your smaller towns. Check out some of these different restaurants, different places. Like if you like to cook, you can always go get a job somewhere cooking and different things like that too. It's a whole list of things, y'all, alongside your business. Money is money, all right? If it's legit, hey, do what you need to do to take care of you, okay? So that's just one thing, like, I want to talk to you guys about that. Maybe one day I'll do, like, the day in the life of a property manager, because that's still considered a property manager. You're helping manage your properties, or you may become that person's assistant, because I do assist her with other tasks as well, helping her to stay on task, keeping up with things that she needs to do alongside managing those properties for her. So let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Have you ever been interested in that? Do you want to hear more about my experience in property management for 21 years and what I think and what I thought, how it was, and how I got into property management? I started maybe in my 20s. I may have been 19 or 20 years old. And I started out in property management in Tucson, Arizona. And it kind of just went from there. I've always been interested in real estate. So I'm glad I didn't get my real estate license then in Arizona like I planned to, because I wouldn't be able to use them now in Georgia, and I would have to do that all over again. So, but I've taken the test twice. I know a lot of people taking it 3 times, so I'm taking it 5, 11, however many times, but I'm going to keep going till I get it, So I scored and got over halfway there of where I need to be, so I'll just keep going. Same for you. If you're studying for anything that you're studying for, something you want to do, and you're not quite there yet, you didn't reach the mark yet, just keep going. You got this. And like I said, that's definitely a way to make extra income. There's so many different things out here. We just have to kind of think a little bit more on them and really dig deep into these different things that we can do. So I hope this helps somebody. Definitely feel free to comment below, like the video. Let me know what you think. If you're interested in hearing more of my ideas or ways I think you can make extra income, let me know. I'm here to help. I'll be putting up more videos talking about just mindset and self-relationship. You're changing your mindset, and like I said, self-relationships, just dealing with yourself, working on yourself. For the single people, separated people, divorced people, just us here working on ourselves, being a better us, developing ourselves before we try to get with anyone else, before you try to do anything else, just making sure, that you got you straight and that you're crushing your goals, that you're out here, you're focused, you're cutting out distractions and doing whatever it is that you need to do, for you, to take care of yourself. And I just wanted to jump on. I was getting ready to go run an errand, and I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. And also, I want to shout out, if you guys have any questions, I should do this at the beginning of the video. But if you have any questions about YouTube, you're looking to just help get it all figured out, like you got a bunch of ideas, but you don't know how to, the framework. You don't know how to frame that thing. So I was talking with Tashayla. You can go check out her channel. For sure, and get that help you need with your YouTube channel. I'm telling you, she has really taken off on YouTube. We look so much at, the bigger people and and things like that. We're forgetting about the small creators that are out here that are really going hard at it. And this is definitely our year for the small creators. So definitely check her out. I'm telling you, our session yesterday was awesome. She over-delivered. All right, I call her Fairy. She over-delivered. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one, okay?